All right, now bottom of the funnel. They've gone through the funnel. They get to that last stage. What's working, what's not. And here are some kind of basic metrics to look at when you're evaluating that. If you have an e-commerce site and you're selling a product from $50 to about $300, I'd say a baseline conversion rate for that is around 2%. So where do you stack up relative to that? Maybe you have a 4% conversion rate because it's a really fast site. Your images, your videos are high quality. But maybe it's just 4% on desktop. How is it on mobile, right? Maybe it's really low because people are coming on iOS devices and you haven't been optimized for that, or it's the buttons aren't big enough to click around on it. The other thing is, what is the shopping cart abandonment rate? You're going to have some abandonment, but what is that number relative to the industry average? I'd say the industry average is around like 68, 70%. Where do you stack up with that? And what are some things you can do to get that abandonment rate lower? You could do retargeting with ads based on people adding to cart and then abandoning it, retarget them on Facebook or the Google Display Network. Also, could you add payment by PayPal or Amazon Pay? Because maybe people, they get to that bottom stage of checkout and they're like, you know what? I don't want to grab my credit card. But if they have PayPal on their computer, they might be more likely to actually convert. Also, what's the average order value? Is there a way you can upsell these customers as they get to the bottom of the funnel? If you're pushing a product that is 200, $300, upselling them for a product that is $50, which is less than a fourth of that average order value, you'd be surprised at how easily people will add that to the cart. And right away, you're increasing your average order value. And revenue per visit. This is a good one, especially if you have a lot of traffic coming in from email where you're in the game of retention. When they're coming back, what can you do to get a little bit of their wallet share every time? Obviously, you always want to add value. So maybe you can be smart about how you funnel them. Like, hey, they just bought jeans. How can we retarget them with shirts? That way our revenue per visit is always hitting the goal that we want to have. So again, these are some goals and kind of metrics around the bottom of the funnel that I want you to think about as we go through the entire course.